Hello and welcome to Spoilercast. Whatever episode it is we're up to. This is still Richie, yes. I've just changed my voice. Joining me is this guy. Introduce yourself.
I am Will McGregor.
Right,
famous wrestler.
That's not the least bit confusing, is it?
No.
Oh, well, no one listens to this anyway.
We have hardcore fans. They'll know.
Good start. So yes, Spoilercast. It's been a while since our last one, as it feels like it is every single time we record one of these. But we're going to make up for it with a quality episode today. Because we've got nothing but time.
Nothing but time.
So what do we normally start off with? News of the week, discussion items, yes?
We start off with do that news story type of coronavirus. It's everywhere. Where will it get to? Maybe it'll get to you. Who knows? So, coronavirus.
Yes, this episode of Spoilercast has been brought to you by...
Corona.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's kind of hard to discuss because I'm sure everyone who's interested knows everything about coronavirus, Richie.
Well, what about those that don't even know about it? Somehow.
Okay. But that's going to be hard to start with. In the beginning.
There was one. One little bacteria strand. Well, it's not bacteria, it's virus.
One little viral... Isn't virus still bacteria, though? Viral bacteria? Okay, so we don't know. Find out on the next episode of Spoiler. Recorded straight in the middle of the post-apocalypse wasteland.
Mm-hmm. It's called Central Melbourne.
Yeah, who would have thought that when people can't get their hands on the new iPhone, shit goes sideways?
What's that up to now?
12.
12?
I don't know.
I don't even remember. I only heard of 11. 11 Max and stuff.
Yeah, so this has been insightful news.
Yeah.
So back to the actual news. Coronavirus. It's delaying everything.
Delaying?
PlayStation 5, Xbox One X, iPhone. All of them being delayed because they can't build them and source the materials. And they can't even attend PAX.
They're all based in Wuhan?
Yes, they are. Those stickers made in China, check your shit.
Well, all the factories are a little occupied right now.
Yes. But speaking of factories and people not being able to go everywhere, they have been withdrawing from PAX in America. All these companies, Sony, Square Enix, Nintendo, all have withdrawn from PAX due to coronavirus fears. Dun dun dun.
In America?
Yes, of course. Travelling to America. So all of these things are affecting the kind of things that our audience would be interested in. Given our audience is just the two of us, yes.
Well, are there actually any confirmed infections in America?
Of course, confirmed infections everywhere, just small scale infections. 1 or 2 people, 3 or 4 people, 3,000 people, small scale. Nothing to worry about.
Yeah. And Australia has considered it a pandemic. The game. Yes, there is a pandemic board game.
We're talking about board games now, huh? I'm just going to show myself out.
And Japan is considering it a pandemic. Yeah.
So be alarmed. Be aware.
If you're in those areas. Anywhere else, it's fine.
Yeah. Go licking street poles, you'll be right.
Not even China. That's fine too.
Yeah, that's fine. It's all just one big conspiracy theory.
Yeah. That's something hidden in Wuhan. They don't want us to know about it.
Zombie outbreak.
They're saying it's a virus that kills people.
Zombie
over
outbreak. It's definitely a zombie outbreak.
Yeah.
You heard it here first, people. We're breaking the news stories.
It's aliens, I tell you.
And that has been the news, because there hasn't been any news that we know of.
Yeah, there's not really too much else going on. Coronavirus was the big one. What about you, Will?
So now we're moving to our next topic. What's everyone been up to? Which we should have done first.
Should we?
Yeah, you're right. We get the public service announcements out the way, coronavirus, end of the world stuff. Now we talk about our weeks.
No, stuff that actually matters.
Who cares about some measly cold?
Alright.
So yes, what have I been up to? Nothing.
Nothing, he says.
Nothing. It's been a while since I've played any games. Halo.
It's been a while since we made our own podcast. It's been like 3 months.
Oh my god. Well,
that's right.
That's why this one's going to be so good. Because we've got 3 months worth of stuff to talk about. Wow.
What happened during Christmas?
What, haven't we done one since Christmas?
3 months. It's March right now. 1st of March.
Oh dear.
Exactly.
Oh dear. It's even worse than I thought. Since Christmas, huh?
Yep.
That's too much. We need to narrow it down. We'll start start from Christmas. Merry Christmas, everyone. Welcome back. It's good to hear. Happy New Year as well while we're at it.
Yeah.
What else? Happy Valentine's Day. Yep, all the important attractions out the way.
Yeah, just in case, what's coming up? Happy Labor Day. And Happy Easter, why not?
Yeah, we might not record one for Easter. It's good to get that out the way.
Yeah, we had a party on New Year's. Well, it's not really a party. More like a Barbie.
So we're
Unless
going
you
with that.
consider a Barbie a party.
Yeah, Barbies are parties. Talking Australian.
You remember the day, Will? Or did you get a bit too intoxicated?
Well, I can share with our audience, the key to a good time is called buckets.
Bucket of chickens?
No. I'll share the recipe for those out there who are interested.
All
So
right.
you need a plastic sand bucket, which you can acquire from a local toy store or other variety store, I believe, in the area. You need
Children's toy store.
a large amount of ice. I'm just going to let that one slide.
From your local drug dealer.
Frozen water, yes, frozen water. If your drug dealer does sell frozen water, feel free to go there. You need 250 mils of a spirit of your choice. Recommend whiskey.
At your local haunted house.
250 mils or thereabouts, approximate, of energy drink. 200 mils is fine as a substitute.
G Fuel. We're sponsored again.
And 375 mils of Coca-Cola.
Would G Fuel work?
G Fuel could work. I don't know. I have not tried it. We will find out on the next episode of Spoilercast.
When we're sponsored again.
So yes, then the order. So you prepare your bucket after washing, cleaning, all that usual stuff.
Nah.
Pour in the ice.
Nah.
Add the alcohol and the energy drink at the same time, pouring them into the bucket on top of the ice, and then to top it off, you finish with the Coke. Easy. And stir. Ta-da! You've got alcoholism. Yes.
Does it matter the order? I'm not too sure if it matters.
Probably not.
And does it have to be ice?
No, there doesn't have to be ice, but ice makes it better.
It
Dilutes
dilutes
over
it.
time, yes. Anyway, that is the story of how to make the best drink ever made. Welcome.
And no paper straws.
No paper straws. No, actually, Richie's right on this one. Do not use paper straws because they dissolve too.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck finishing that drink before the straw dissolves. Makes things that much more awkward when you're drinking straight from the bucket.
Yeah, use them alcoholic straws.
Yes. Now use plastic. Destroy the environment. Who gives a shit? The world's going to end anyway, thanks to coronavirus.
Sponsored by Corona.
Okay, so that's New Year's. You got anything to add about New Year's, Richie?
No. It's more of your story.
Okay.
It's just a story about Will being Will.
Which story is this? This does not narrow it down.
Yeah, he kept picking up.
Picking up. You want to tell the story, Richie? Go right ahead.
It's your story.
But it's not that interesting a story. Pick someone up, put someone down. Straight onto their ass.
Yes. Putting them down. Literally.
Well, they should have better balance.
Oh, you should have seen his face. It's like, I don't know how to describe that in words, but it's like
it's whoa.
Yeah.
Just get a picture.
And that was the perfect timing because that's when all the girls were up onto the second floor where he put down the host of the Barbie.
You're making this sound worse than it was. If you check later, we will link to the WikiHow video of how to impress people on a first meeting. And it will have some hand-drawn diagrams of picking up the host and throwing him to the ground. It's fine.
Well, I'm pretty sure they were impressed by the feat of strength.
Yeah, sure. Sure. All has been forgiven anyway. Haven't seen any of them since.
Yes, Will has become a hermit.
Yes, out of embarrassment.
A recluse.
Yeah.
Until the next part.
Yes, it's going well. It's going well.
So how was fishing?
Well, you can't just how was fishing. You've got to introduce it. We went fishing.
Fishing is a sport, apparently to some, where you throw,
Cast a rod
cast,
into a body of water with bait attached in the attempt to catch fish. Hence,
Yes.
fishing. The word of the day is fishing. Proudly brought to you by Corona. So yes, fishing.
what's better than getting drunk while fishing?
Fishing, yes. Fishing was good. We went to a local river about an hour and a half away. Managed to catch some fish the old-fashioned way, standing on a embankment. Took about 7 hours to catch 10 fish between the two of us. I say between the two of us because I caught 2 and the other guy caught 8. But yeah, still counts. Got sunburnt. Typical day in Australian summer. Body of water, alcohol, and sunburnt. Yes. You are now an Australian citizen. You have passed the test. Congratulations.
You need a license to fish.
You do need a license to fish.
Did you guys have license?
We did have licenses to fish. They cost about $10.
$10 to get fish? Holy shit.
$10 to be able to fish. And that's for a short period, and then as you go up in the term of the period, the cost increases, but relatively. It's like a scale thing.
Mm-hmm. So you don't catch that many fish?
Yes.
Well, did you sell the fish?
No, we threw them back. Catch and release.
What?
It was just a bit of fun, Richie.
Just sell them back to the guy that gave you the licenses.
You buy the licenses from the government.
Yeah, sell it back to the government.
Yeah, I'm sure they wanted the 8 fish that he caught and the 2 fish that I caught, yes. Tiny fish too. So I don't think we would have been able to keep them based on existing laws and regulations. This video has been brought to you by the State Fisheries Office.
By God, they had to make everything complicated.
Yes, they do.
Oh well.
And that has been fishing.
It was just you two?
That was just us two, yes.
I thought more people went.
No, they all pulled out last minute. Those sons of bitches.
Yeah, that's what she said. Yep.
Yep. Don't know how to follow up on that.
And was that it? Well, we saw 1941, 42, 41,
14, you were right.
14,
Yes, World War One, 1914.
or 14. I was never right.
It is a good movie, right, Richie? We can do a movie review then, straight into a movie review. Unless you want to
Yes.
talk about the land parties that have been
We'll
going
spoil
on.
this one. The first guy dies.
The first guy dies, okay?
Yes.
Does he?
You see the first guy in the movie, he dies. Yeah. If you watch the movie, you
But-
see one dude. That first dude, he dies.
But he doesn't die, Richie. It's the second dude who dies.
Nah, you see the first dude first.
No, the
No,
first dude... You're not right, Richie. If you're going to spoil it,
Well, it's one of them.
someone dies. Welcome to World War One, bitch.
And that's the twist. They all die.
So would you recommend to our audience, Richie, going to see the movie on Blu-ray, given that it just was out, 3 months ago?
Well, it's if it's your thing, I mean, it felt more like a play than a movie.
Yes, it used interesting cinematography tricks to make it all seem like it was filmed in one shot.
Mm-hmm.
And in that method, it is most certainly impressive. As a movie, pretty generic.
Mm.
Go here, save the princess. The princess in this case is Robb Stark. Twist! Spoiler!
Robb Stark.
Yeah, Robb Stark from Game of Thrones. The actor was the same. You have now been spoiled. Congratulations. Probably should have chucked out a spoiler warning first for anyone who, wanted to go into that not knowing that he was in the movie, but...
Hey, that's spoiled for me too.
There you go.
I didn't even recognize him. Because he had such little cameo in Game of Thrones. He died straight away.
No, not that dude. The dude at the end.
He pretty much died straight away.
He didn't die.
Robb Stark?
Oh, he died, but... Well, there you go, we're now spoiled Game of Thrones too. But that was in season 2. He died.
Yeah, pretty much straight away.
2 seasons!
He wasn't really in the first season.
That's...
When it showed him in the second season, it's like, oh, too much screen time, you're dead.
He's also in some Netflix movie, which is supposed to be good. Or show. Netflix show or movie. Which I can't remember the name of, which is annoying me now. Something like The Bodyguard or something.
The Bodyguard, huh?
Yes, but not Kevin Costner and Whitney Houston's The Bodyguard.
Not Kevin Conroy.
Kevin Conroy, who voices Batman in the animated series. This is deviating a little, of course. We've now played 7 Degrees of Separation with Nicolas Cage, which is how we got to the Nicolas Cage of the 7 Degrees of Separation.
Yes. Which is how we got to Face Off and...
No, Nicolas Cage is where you end the thing. And John Travolta. And then you go Grease,
yes.
which stars Olivia Newton-John, who is Australian, which is where we are located. And we're back to us.
What were we talking about again?
Movie reviews.
Ah, yes. 1914. It is.
Keep in mind, on our scale, as Richie likes to put it, is not bad.
7 out of 10.
Yeah, it's not a meh. It's an eh. Which is, of course, a step below yeah. So it's meh, yeah. You now understand our rating review system. So in the future, when someone goes, 7 out of 10, they go, yeah.
7 out of 10.
But a positive 7 out of 10. And nah, that's
7 out of 10.
7 out of 10, but a negative one. Our review system, explained by the people who review everything.
Yes.
Now on to the next review, VR Paradise.
Have you been playing that lately? Is that why you signed out?
It is, for those who don't know, a game on Steam. So
It's a gentleman's game.
yes, the highest quality game. You can tell. It's all about paradise. Paradise on Earth.
Paradise in VR.
Yes, it is a VR game. So, only limited to that subset of the audience who has VR headsets. That's, my VR sensor keeps disconnecting and reconnecting because the USB ports on my motherboard do not work.
I see.
Yes, anyway, VR games. I have not been playing it much.
Wink, wink.
I did buy the DLC.
He didn't play them.
It's a game in a sense.
They were on while he was playing something else.
Putting that aside, would I recommend the game? No, not really.
What I mean, not really. It has tons of content, doesn't it?
No, that's the problem. It's limited. There are only 2 real game modes. Well, 3 game modes. And they don't have a lot of content in those game modes. It's a good concept, but poorly executed, and I don't see how they can make it better at this point in time. It's a technology limited thing.
Now if they switch it to AR
AR. Well, maybe.
with a fembot. Yes. You know.
And now you know.
So fembots.
We're going down this path, are we?
Oh yeah, did you also realise that Elon Musk, he put Alita Battle Angel on his new rocket?
Did he?
Yep.
Weep. Weep.
Wow. That was a movie.
Yeah, based on a manga.
Yep. That we never read or saw.
Nope. Weep. He's a bigger weeb than me. How big a weep can you be?
He's a memester, that one. Oh, God.
Spreading the cult of anime throughout the world. And into the
To
universe.
aliens first.
Yeah.
They will know us by the...
It's going to be the end of the world. Not caused by coronavirus. Caused by waifu wars. Going to be attacked by Martians. Your taste in waifu is shit.
No, that's a pretty weird waifu, because she's pretty...
She's a cyborg. I mean, she doesn't age.
Yes, but, she looks young.
Yeah, it's a Japanese thing. Pedophilia.
Yeah, she's 200 years old.
Probably shouldn't be calling the entire country of Japan pedophiles when I'm going there, so just get to the immigration. Yeah, Get to the immigration, slide me passport. They're like, I heard what you said. Denied.
Speaking of Japan, when are you going?
I'm not telling people on this podcast. Soon. TM. In the next 6 months.
Well, it doesn't matter if you tell it in this podcast. We're
It
the only
does.
two that listen.
Someone else will, hear it. They're like, what did he say? Call them all pedophiles? I'll just report this to the authorities. Then I go missing. Yes, when am I going? June. We'll go with June.
But the others can't go at June.
No, they can't. It's just me. I'm all alone. There's no one here besides me.
Why would you go alone?
This makes it easier to meet the women of the night, Richie.
No, it isn't. You can't even translate.
I only need to know,
Just have Google Translate
yeah,
on.
Google Translate. What do you say? Ikura desu ka, right? How much? See, you get it.
You might translate correctly. I don't know.
Only one way to find out. We'll let you know in a couple of spoiler casts from now when I get back.
We'll let you know in a Spoilercast emergency update. Will is found dead.
Well, that's ominous. Spoiler, he died. That's some Final Destination level shit right there.
Well,
So, I'll talk about something else we've been doing then while we're just talking about random shit. Yes. Halo co-op on the Xbox One.
mm-hmm.
1 is fine. No, not 1, is it? 3 is fine, right? We didn't play 1 and 2. Reach is fine. Yes.
Reach 3 ODST is fine.
Yes.
1 and 2 cannot co-op.
With 4 people.
Player?
Yes.
Yeah.
2-player co-op is the max, even on the Xbox One. And as for Halo 4, no. Avoid. Do not play. Even if the story was good, which it is not, just no. That
The
frame
story's
rate
weird.
is atrocious.
But the guns were cool. Oh my gosh, so many cool guns.
Promethean weaponry.
Yeah.
So, tell everyone about your impressions playing Halo for the first time in 20 years, Richie.
20 years? I'm
It
pretty
wouldn't
sure I
be 20
played
years.
it.
I think it was out 20 years ago. Oh, it would be close. Anyway, impressions.
Eh.
Halo is a series which time may have passed by, I'm afraid.
Yeah. At least it had story. Weird story. You know,
Well-
a story that I couldn't get to in 1 and 2, but you know.
It's also the fact that we're running through with, in number 4, when they're, telling the story through communications that you can't hear because there's 4 people playing co-op yelling at each other to get out of the way and stop dying. Kind of hard to follow the story. What's the Ford and the door? Where are they going? Who's this guy?
Who the hell's John?
He's the mascot of the series, He has tusks and 4 wheels. Looks like a puma. Red vs. Blue reference. I'm talking about the warthog. John is the warthog.
I see.
So, Halo. Yes, we've done that. We're almost completed number 4.
Yes.
And then we will be back to our regular content with Borderlands, which I can record and upload.
Yes.
So there's that to look forward in the future, in the next 6 months. When I get back from Japan.
Okay. So why have you been offline, Will?
I haven't been playing any games.
But offline?
I haven't been playing any games.
But offline?
Yeah, because if I'm online, people send me messages like, play PUBG. I'm like, fuck no.
Play Sim.
I would if I had the time. Thought that's what we were doing today, but no, someone's busy. Clear my schedule for this.
Oh, come on. What are you busy with, man?
Work.
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 Work, schmirk.
Yes, work has been busy for me, so I have not been able to contribute such quality content.
Well, at least you've been getting money.
Yes.
Hopefully.
Yes, money.
You have been getting money, right?
Yes, money. Speaking of money,
Japan's very expensive.
no, it's fine. Sleeping on
Especially
the
during coronavirus. You're picking the best time to go.
It's fine. I've made it this far. I can make it further.
Yeah, you can bring it back.
Yeah. Time to quarantine a flight, yeah. Down with the elderly.
What?
It's only the elderly who die because of coronavirus. And children.
Well, yeah, the immune system ain't strong enough.
Mm-hmm.
Not as strong as ours. We've been battered by worse. It's called alcoholism.
Yeah. If I can handle a bucket, I can handle a deadly virus.
It's not deadly.
Yeah, sure it is.
It's just fatal.
No, deadly, because it's not fatal, because you can get it and survive, which makes it, deadly.
Deadly fatal.
Yeah, okay. Yes, notification.
Mm-hmm.
What does it say? It says, we're on to you. Don't talk shit about us. Hashtag from Japan. Now, what else? We've talked about our experiences of the last 3 months. All the main events.
Yeah, just fishing in New Year's.
Well, there have been other smaller details, but I'd imagine that they don't fit the context of this limited time podcast. Time limited. So we can carry on to our next topic, which is reviews and other content.
Yes.
Which we've sort of touched on with our brief review of 1914.
Mm-hmm.
And we can continue on to, have you watched anything that you would like to let people know about, Richie?
Well, I did binge Viva la Dirt League. Have you seen it, Will?
I have not even heard of it, so you will have to walk us through it, Richie.
It's a YouTube channel that does skits.
So we're recommending other YouTube channels on our YouTube channel.
Yes, because we're that famous.
Okay.
We gotta recommend those lesser.
Yeah, like Duncan.
PewDiePie. Oh yeah, that's a donkey.
The original YouTuber.
The only original YouTuber.
So what type of skits do they do, Richie?
Funny skits?
Yeah, but do they do send-ups or parodies or just walk around the street, I don't know, throwing rocks at the elderly? What do they do?
Parodies?
Okay, parodies. Not of a specific topic, but of a wide variety of things? Like a sketch show?
Parody of fantasy RPGs and also retail. And they also do a lot of commercials.
So, culture parodies then?
Sure.
Yes, okay, now you know. If you are interested in culture parodies...
If you're interested in watching an ad, go to
I assume, Richie, you're going to provide a link to this in our description?
No. You heard me. It's Viva la Dirt League.
Viva la Dirt League.
Yeah, VLDL. Just type that in.
Okay, so we've got a recommendation for another YouTube channel.
Yes.
On our YouTube channel.
It's called Dunk It. Video game Dunk. You've never heard of him, but he's good.
He's a young and upcoming YouTuber.
Yeah.
But that's the only recommendation that you've got? You don't want to tell people to play Warframe?
Well, if you want to play Warframe, play it. Jeez.
Well, Richie here has been streaming Warframe lately.
Have I?
Amongst other things. In the last 3 months, yes.
I'm streaming my daily shit.
In Warframe?
Yeah, Warframe,
Rainbow Six?
Red Dead, not Rainbow Six. Can't bother with that.
So yes, Red Dead and Warframe, the games of Richie's choice. So if you log on to either of those, you might run into him online.
Yeah, I'll say, fuck off. A fish in here, cunt. In both of them. You get a fish in both. Much better than your real life fishing will.
You don't need a license.
Yeah.
It's free to fish.
And if they ask you for a license, you shoot them.
Just like real life.
Better than real life.
Okay. So, no reviews for movies or TV or games from Richie, so I need to pick up the slack then.
Yes.
What have I been watching lately?
Porn.
Besides that, no. This is a difficult decision.
Yes, which one first?
Billions.
Billions and millions?
No, Billions. A TV show. An American TV show.
Go on.
About trading of stocks and securities and the people who try and enforce the laws of stocks and trading securities. Which is 100 times more exciting than I just made it sound. Lots of betrayal and double trusts and all that sort of nonsense.
I see.
It's a drama, which is ongoing, so there's plenty to watch. 4 seasons so far.
What better not be shit like Suits?
It is like Suits.
Fucking hell.
Except it's the finance industry instead of the legal system. So if you like Suits, you will like this Billion show.
Well, do they do the same thing over and over like Suits? Like, settle.
Yes, except this is never settle, never settle, never settle, never.
Fucking hell. They never do a legal battle. Fucking Suits. When they do a legal battle, they just give up halfway. It's like, settle.
Richie has just spoiled the entire 9 series of Suits. With one word, settle. But
No,
yes.
I spoiled it with, it's shit. Don't watch it.
Okay. It's controversial hot takes moment here on Spoilercast.
Well, is it the same drama as Suits, as in like, oh my god, it's a love triangle?
Little bit.
Oh my god, what are you recommending?
No, I said little bit.
It better not be that drama queen and shit.
Yeah, it is. That's what it is.
Oh, no. Come
No,
on.
it's different. It's more dealing with the criminality and avoidance of actions and their consequences. And power. Very, very strong power dynamics, you know. I'm stronger than you, you're stronger than me, I'm stronger than you. That kind of thing. Check it out.
You don't see me, that's because I'm squinting. As in, I don't understand.
It's all about trying to gain the ascendancy over someone else, Richie. Being in charge, being
That's
the
what
boss.
she said.
Yes, that's basically what it is. It's an allegory for sex.
They all want to dominate each other.
Yes. It also has sadomasochism in it. So now I have all the perverts' attention. So go watch it. You'll like it. Definitely something worth checking out. You just have to make it past the first 10 minutes because it starts weird.
That does not sound like a good selling point, Will. Make it past the 10 minutes.
Well, it's not even the first 10 minutes, it's just it starts off weird.
It's the first 20 minutes. It's the first episode. It's the first season.
No, it's fine after the start. You just have to go in with an openish mind.
Yes.
So yes, check it out.
Be
Season
open to gay
5
sex.
comes out this year. There's no gay sex. I said it's all a allegory for sex. It's implied.
What's the rating? PG.
No, MA, I think.
MAPG.
You learn all sorts of things from the show. It's definitely worth watching. Solid 7 out of 10. What else can I recommend? That's a TV show for people to watch. Now, how about a movie?
Sure.
Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. Is shit. I can recommend avoiding that. Although anyone who probably is interested in it would have already seen it and know exactly just how bad it can be.
I can tell it's really bad.
Plot holes everywhere. It makes The Last Jedi look good. So it has that going for it. I went out and bought The Last Jedi just to erase the taste of that movie from my memory. Is it as bad as the internet would have you believe? No.
Is it as bad as episode 1?
That depends. I liked episode 1.
Oh my god. Yuck. Yeah.
It's on the level of episode 2, which even I did not like.
Yeah. There's a swing to Viva la Dirt League. Someone likes episode 1. You like episode 1? Yuck. You should watch it. In fact, let's watch it after the podcast. We can watch during the podcast, but you know, copyright reasons. Okay.
I don't know. Maybe we wouldn't be copyright struck watching other YouTubers.
Yeah, it's only audio.
Yeah.
Come on, man. It's not like the audio YouTube is all agree. It's like a 10-second. It's like a 1-second clip of and that's a that's my music. That's my music.
Oh yes, our GTA videos. They're online. Have been for like 6 months now. No one has watched them. It was not worth the 7 hours it took me to render those videos.
It's because it took you too long, Will.
Yeah, because someone was really going to watch it anyway.
Well, time to get back on GTA Online, Will.
I played and got the first $1 million for free. I didn't get the second week.
No. Apparently I got both.
And you would be doing your daily, so of course you get both.
Yeah, I wasn't really.
What, weren't you spinning the wheel at the casino? Oh, shit. That's how you know the game's gone down. Okay, so we've talked movies. Now we can talk about music. No, we won't talk about music. There's nothing to add to music. Now for sports. A Chinese athlete was recently convicted of drug cheating and got 8 years suspended
Yeah,
from the
he
sport
got
in swimming.
coronavirus. How dare he?
What else can we say about sport? It's almost proper sports season. AFL, the only sport that matters.
God damn it.
Proudly brought to you by AFL. Which means our YouTube recording will become even more inconsistent. As on certain Friday nights, some people will be attending football matches.
God damn it.
Most
Why does it
likely
have to
Matt.
be Friday nights?
No, it's most likely Matt. My side never plays on Friday nights.
We'll see.
But I'm still going to watch the football.
We can watch our Michaels. Jeez.
Why are we still going to Michael's when the football season starts?
Why not?
Because we want to co-op, Richie. You co-op at home. With your PC.
Halo 4, man.
Fuck Halo 4.
Almost done.
Oh,
2
yeah,
more
but...
missions.
No, but I mean, that's only one more thing. And we'll be done.
Mm.
And football season will
And then
be...
Halo 5.
That's only 2-player.
Oh, well.
Oh, well, they can sit and watch while we play. To Michael's, please. Okay, so we've talked about sport, we've talked about that, we've talked about that. How long have we been going? 45 minutes. Okay.
It's been hell.
Just because we're sitting round the campfire.
And campfires filled with sharp objects. And noodles?
That's pasta.
Pasta, noodles, same thing.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Here's a public servant's announcement. Vacuum your floors.
Yes. What the hell, Will? Do you even have a floor? It's just vacuum the whole thing up. There's not even a carpet here.
Just molted hair. Well, that's disturbing.
Here's the vinyl floors. What the hell?
Okay. So we've talked about past events. Let's talk about what the future will bring.
Nothing. Just death and misery.
Right. Actual what the future will bring. This year we'll be at PAX, maybe. Is this year PAX?
I think so. Last year we went to something else.
An expo.
Yep.
A health expo.
Very healthy.
Yeah.
Saw a lot of health there.
Yep. The one before was the anime one.
Well, I didn't go to that. You went to that.
Yeah, means Serkan and I.
Mm.
And then the one before that was PAX. So this year,
There's
provided
PAX.
coronavirus does not strike us all down, is PAX, yes. So if you're interested, head to PAX in the middle of October.
Long way away, but whatever.
We will be there. We will be hosting a panel on how to create and engage podcast audiences. It's a bit hard to say that with a straight face, but then again,
How to draw an audience.
how to structure podcasts so that they're all consistent, you know?
How to draw an audience, and then we're just sitting in the panel with no audience.
Quality content.
Yes.
Long periods of silence
Oh,
help to assert dominance over
What are you
your
doing in the free time then, Will?
in the free time.
Yeah, when you're not playing games or working.
Listening to a lot of music. Lot of music. So much music.
And?
That's pretty much it.
But that's it? You just sit there, you just listen to music?
Yes, and surf the internet. Reading a lot of manga too.
Jeez, Will. Could be sinning.
No, we couldn't, because it's generally only 45 minutes. Then I cook something, then I read for 45 minutes, then it's like, I can't be bothered bed. By the time we set up a stream, I'd have to go.
We set up a stream.
Yeah, so it's just me playing by myself. Just gonna finish the story, respec your character a couple of times.
Get broke a couple times.
No, I wouldn't buy anything, I'd just respec them.
Just lose everything. It's like, yeah, that's fine. I don't need abilities.
It's fine, it's not my character. What else?
Well, why have you been cooking? You said you've been cooking.
Chicken burritos.
Oh my god. He has made the burritos.
Yes.
With
Not-
rice.
No, not with rice.
With beans.
No, not with beans. Lettuce, tomato, cheese, salsa, and chicken.
Doesn't sound like burritos.
In a tortilla wrap.
Just sounds like a wrap.
It is a wrap, but that is what burritos are called. I am not one of these Mexicans illegally entering the country, taking all their jobs.
What? Drugs?
Jobs.
Oh.
Yeah, because that's so much better. Taking all our drugs too, actually, come to think about it. Mexicans always rule over the drug industry. That's just the way it is. It's racist.
They're just born to know how to handle those.
Great. So now I can never go to Japan or Mexico, but yay.
Yeah. Who wants to go to Mexico? You just want to go to Spain, don't you? Oh, wait.
Coronavirus.
No.
Yeah.
Spain's alright. It's alright.
Have you been?
No.
Spain's alright. From what I've seen on the TV of the outbreak of coronavirus.
No, well.
I have started trying to play Resident Evil 7. Only problem is recording problems. As soon as I fix the recording problems, I will start uploading that. It has black borders on the side of my screen due to the ultra-wide resolution, which was a mistake. So it renders at 2560 by 1440, so I've just got to figure out how to use OBS again to capture only the gameplay.
Windowed mode.
I don't want to run in windowed mode because then I have my desktop in the background and it's immersion breaking. I don't want to be walking through fighting the Baker family and then all of a sudden see my live wall screen change to, I don't know, Hatsune Miku dancing around.
It's just window mode. It'll just display the window that you're...
Oh, you mean window capture?
Yeah.
Okay, window capture.
Or game capture. Let's just hope your game doesn't crash. But yeah, game capture.
Alright.
You'll only display the game.
Well, we'll see. I'll figure it out. That will be in the proper resolution, 2560 by 1440. Yes, proper.
I'll also try to stream on the regular. I've been so busy.
Yeah, sure, busy. Is that what we're calling it?
Yes.
He's thinking. He's like, where can we go from here?
But maybe I'll start streaming when I get Division 2. I could stream that.
Are you going to play without me, you son of a bitch?
Well, I had to play the first one without you because you took so long to actually get
Hey, I got there.
I'll play with you on my second account.
Oh, thanks. So you're going to
the
spoil
story.
the game for me?
It's not like the story matters. I mean, what happened in the first one?
An outbreak in New York?
Outbreak in New York. You get that in like the cinematic in the beginning.
Yeah, that was the story.
That's it.
And then you went and tried to find a cure.
No.
Shot some black people.
You went and got
Coronavirus.
You reinstated the heads of the Department of Health, Security, and Engineering, or whatever. And then you gotta get their lackeys to upgrade them, and then eventually you'll get some story mission tidbits in between.
You've got to kill the three main bosses of the Rikers, the Looters, and the...
Pyros.
Yes.
Yes.
It's all very interesting stuff.
Yes.
Highly recommend the Division 1. Not the Division 2. You know, haven't played that yet. Can't make a call on that. But 1 is safe.
What do you mean? Sponsored by Ubisoft. Play Division 2 right now.
No, play Division 3.
Get the warlords of DC or whatever the fuck.
That's some quality promoting right there.
Yeah, we don't have it.
But you should. You can tell us if it's worth getting.
Yeah. Review 7 out of 10. Get it right now and tell us how it is.
Okay, what else have we got? Anything?
Nothing really.
Time for a music outro. Dun 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 dun.
Copywritten music, copywritten music, copywritten music.
Okay then. This has been episode number 436 of Spoilercast.
Yes, you missed the others. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they're all on YouTube if you want to go back and watch them.
On some other channel.
Yeah, some other channel. Thank you for listening. Maybe. Depending on who is.
which is probably nobody.
Yeah, of course. I don't make it to the end of these, so it's fine. It's fine. And keep an eye out in the future for our new and upcoming content, including Divinity Original Sin.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to make it to the end someday.
Someday.
Borderlands DLC, maybe.
Yes. We only have 2 left, and one of them we don't care about.
And
Well, actually, both of them we don't care about, but still.
some dailies from this guy.
Sure.
We'll see you on the next episode of Spoilercast, when we'll have even more stuff that no one cares about to talk about.
In 2021.
This has been a Corona Productions.